After finishing of today's interview, total 1310 candidates interview is finished. Now we are having just 204 candidates. Since 1514 candidates are called, but no means I'm taking a total 1514. But due to one or other reason, some candidature are getting cancelled. Okay, I know personally few, but I'm not knowing about all. But let us take the 14 candidates candidature is cancelled. So 1500 and few candidates are not appearing in interview. At least one candidate I'm knowing who is attached with me personally. So there may be a few more. But take for general the 1500 candidates are called 1500 candidates are appearing. So now almost 204 actually remaining. Let us take 200. So 200 are remaining. So their interview will be finished on 4th of June, means Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. In 3 days, their interview will be finished. Some of you have asked about cutoff and all. See, since interview is already ongoing, I should not discuss about that. Once your interview is finished, means once every candidate's interview is finished, I will discuss on that aspect also. Hopefully, on 4th June evening, I will discuss on that aspects. So since the process is already ongoing, some candidates are already yet to appear. So I should not discuss all those. Even if a candidate is getting selection or not getting selection, one should give 100% focus on interview. Since you are not knowing exact how many marks I got in written part, and you know interview marks matters a lot and it varies a lot. In interview, you see ki as low as 45 marks are given and as high as 130. But extreme are very difficult. But let us take 70 marks. 70 marks if I am taking at lower end and 120 I am taking as upper end. So 70 and 120 still 50 marks difference. And that even you know ki 1, 2, 3, 5 marks matters a lot. So those who are yet to appear, just appear confidently. This message is for those candidates, for example, whose interview is already completed. Now you should focus on your next course of action. Either if you are having attempt, keep preparing for 2025. Even if you are sure I will get selection, if my name will be in the final list, there are so many candidates who are sure, 100% sure. There are candidates who are 99% sure. Few exceptional candidates, I am saying yes, you will get selection, final selection for sure. Rank will depend on your interview marks. If you are getting better marks in interview, your rank will be better. If you are getting little lesser marks in interview, your rank will be not so good, but your selection is final. This is for sure. And there are candidates who are themselves not sure ki I will be selected, but whatsoever in condition you are in, those who are having yet means those who will appear on either second, third, or fourth, give full focus. But those who are having those who completed interview, now focus on your next preparation. Either you, if you are having age, so 25 attempt. Those who are not having age, so you can start preparing for other examination, or those who appeared in CSC pre, and those who are even on border. There are certain candidates who are sure I will make to pre. So keep focus on your mains, and even if you are on border, so give focus on your mains. What happens now ki there are so many candidates who are thinking that once I get interview call, once I'm appearing in interview, my selection is sure. But that is not the case now. Total 1514 candidates are called. Seats are 515. And if let us take, I'm assuming 1500 candidates are appearing. So if you are dividing 515 by 1500 and multiplying by 100, so percentage comes to 34%, 34.33%. Okay, means 34.33% will get selection. So 65.67% will not get selection. That's the sure thing. So why you should be 100%? Once, yes, I'm saying that there are certain candidates. Let us take 100 candidates. 100 candidates will be sure that 100% I'm going to get my selection. If you are in that league, then you cannot bother about that. But if you are not in that 100 candidates league, you should keep preparing. And this time, 34.33% is relatively better. If you see 2023, selection percentage was 30%, as 358 result were given, 1189 candidates appeared in interview. So it is 30%. In 22, so it is 23, 2022, 233 seats, 762 candidates were called for interview. Percentage was 30.57. Okay, so here selection is 34% plus, here it is 30%, here it is 30.57%. So this year relatively better, means more number of candidates, more percentage of candidates will get final selection. Still, there are certain aspects you must take care. Okay. So once, for example, you completed your interview, you are almost sure I will get selection, I will get my selection. Keep focusing on next attempt. You are having just 2 months, and even if you are getting result, let us take you are getting result, this is for sure, then just 15 more days you are having, 15 more days, almost on 15th, by 15th June your result will be published if no exceptional circumstances arise. So by 15th, so keep preparing. Even let us take na on 15th June or by 15th June your result is published. The day your name is in the list, drop your preparation. But if your name is not there, keep preparing. And some candidates, even their name will not be in the main list, you may get chance in reserve list. Reserve list. But when reserve list come, you will see. But till date, you should keep preparing. I have seen so many candidates. What happens now? Once candidate get interview call, the candidate thinks now, I'm now getting selection, and they are not focusing on next year written part. And this has happened so many times with so many candidates. So many candidates I am knowing, they appear in 2023 interview and they did not qualify written of 2024 in spite of one of the highest number of vacancies. Some candidates I know in 22 they qualify written, they appear in interview in 23, and in 2023 they were not able to qualify written. And every time this is happening, and this time also will happen to so many candidates who are qualifying for interview and they are appearing in interview in 2024 and they will not clear written part of 2025. So, but there are so many who are continuously qualifying written. I know so many candidates back to back they are qualifying written. Once, for example, 20, let us take now, I'm giving one example. One of my student, first time 2020, the person qualified written. At that time, he was just means in 2020, he just completed 20 years. He appeared in written part. He qualified. Okay, but in 21, he did not qualify for written. The reason is that he thought first attempt I qualified written. I am appearing in interview, so I'm almost sure I will make. In 21, the person did not qualify written part. 22, written qualify, still did not turn. In 2023, the person got ranked in top 20. Okay, so that's good. There are candidates I know back to back, they are qualifying. But sometimes what happens na, once you are making yes, I will make it, and you are not focusing much. So in next year, sometime what happens, you again qualify written, but your margin is not much above written part, so you are not making to final. So my suggestion is, in whichever condition you are, keep preparing. If you are having age, you are having attempt remaining, you have to prepare. You have to keep preparing. Even if your final result is there, if 10, 20 days, 30 days, extra you are studying, that is not harmful, that is in fact helpful. And those whose CSC pre is good, so you should focus on your mains examination. You should give your adequate time on mains. And those who are still are having interview, keep focusing on your interview. As soon as your interview finishes, then you should give focus to next part, because interview matters a lot. So much diverse uh, differences is there due to interview. So many candidates, for example, are getting result due to their interview, and so many candidates are not getting result due to their interview mark. Let us take a person is having good age in written, but the person is getting just, let us take 85 marks in interview. So his game is spoiled. But if a candidate is having lesser margin, but the candidate is getting 110, 115 marks in interview, so that person will make. So those 200 candidates still yet to appear. Okay, so keep focusing. And those 1300 plus those who already appeared in interview by today, so you should now start focusing on 25 attempt you are having, if you are having attempt. Those who are not having age attempt remaining, so keep focusing on other exams. So whatsoever you are having, life is not an end by any examination. And good thing is that now you will get more chance in other organizations. Once, even if let us take na ki out of 1500, 515 will get final selection, and remaining will not get selection. But they are having some other opportunity also. UPSC is trying to explore more organization, more companies, so they can get further employment. There are certain things I wanted to discuss, and related to cutoff and all aspects. Cutoff I will discuss once final interview is finished. And in my opinion, don't worry about cutoff. Whatever will be there, it is there. Your focus is to focus on the process and keep preparing. That's the thing. If you are having any questions, query doubt, you can message. Okay, thank you.